The opening match of the World Cup edition of GGC Rep a Country 2018 series took place at the Samsung premises and was embraced by game fanatics in the city. Participants believe they have what it takes to rep the pride of their favorite country. Let's take a look at the table for Group A.
Givens, Ebenezer, Moses, Dean, Guy Cobby, and Maxwell.
The atmosphere was greeted with cheers and applause from the fans who came from near and afar to support their players on the day. After an impressive start, Guy Cobby managed to maintain his momentum throughout the 5 rounds to come out tops, raking up 15 points, scoring 12 goals and conceding 1 in all.
Really stretched. Anthony cut off. Position here. Ronaldo. That is one of the great saves. He might have been in it again. He didn't hang on to the ball and played into the middle.
Ebenezer Osei, who seemed to have had a topsy-turvy campaign, had to come from behind to seal the second spot at a point where Givens Jiwonu touted as favourite to nail that second spot behind the group favourite Guy Cobby. What worked for Eben after experiencing a setback in the second game, it took a pep talk from his coach to revive his game, and that was evident in his third game when he beat Maxwell, the tournament's weakest link, by 2-0. He went on to beat Kojodin 2-0 before sealing his place as the second best with 0-0 draw with Moses. Many of the gamers were in attendance, including some participants from other groups, just to have a look at their potential opponents should they make it to the next stage.
Right, so we've come to the end of today's competition. As far as Group A is concerned, we have a loser, we have a winner. I've been joined by Derek Ayim to help me do the numbers. Derek, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
It looks like this season, a comfortable lead indeed. What do you have to say? What worked for him?
I think Kobe, he's done very well. You know, he was the runner-up for last year's edition, and he'll have to punish his opposition if you go wayward, and that is what he brought on board this time around. But what I've learned from him is that anytime he scores, he makes sure he doesn't concede. He's played 5 games, he scored 12 goals, and he's considered just one goal in this particular group. That's all, and he's on top with 15 points. That tells you that he's really learned his lesson. So for me, I believe Guy Cobby is an exceptional gamer, and that is what he has exhibited today for everyone to see.
But away from Guy Cobby, there's another participant who scored no points. He didn't win a single game. That's Maxwell. How do you feel about his performance today?
Believe you me, I wouldn't say much about Maxwell. For me, I think he wasn't prepared. I mean, GGC is not a joke. It's not a place that you need to, if you have to come on board and be at the top, you have to really do your homework well. And for me, I believe Maxwell didn't do that, and he came here and he disgraced himself.
Right, so Maxwell disgraced himself, but Guy Cobby is not qualifying alone. He's been joined by Ebenezer Osei to the next stage of the competition. Well, we can't complete the analysis without talking about the other participants. What do you make of Moses' performance today?
I think Moses was great, and one thing that didn't work out for him is that Moses always wants to get into the 18-yard box before he can shoot, and this is a game in football, and anywhere, any angle, you need to fire from every cylinder, and that is what Moses didn't do, and he didn't also stick to his back line. He's always open at the back line, and that was why people penetrated through to score him. But for me, I think Moses was a decent gamer.
Lastly, there's this gentleman that started off the tournament in great style, Jiwonu Giddens, but he couldn't make the top 2.
For me, Givens is also a great gamer. Looking at how the fans were rallying behind him, I think he had the most fans, in this particular, Group A. But nothing actually, worked for him because their fans were very disappointed. They wanted to see him, qualify from the group stages. but that didn't happen. But that is how game is, or that is how life is. In life, what you want cannot come your way. For me, I believe Ebenezer and Guy Kobe was exceptional.
Right, so I've been joined in the studio by Guy Kobe, the winner of today's competition. Yeah, he racked up 15 solid points. He went unbeaten, and I'm sure he's on cloud 9. Guy Kobe, welcome.
Thank you very much. Every guy who played over here today was a very good gamer. They all know how to play the game very well, but then I just used experience from last year's tournament. GGC has taught me a lot, so I just had to use that experience in today's game. That's how I went unbeaten.
Do you think it will be early days yet to call you the favorite for the ultimate title?
That one there, it's for sure. You can do that. But then this time I'm not going to take any chances. Last year I underrated someone and I paid for it. So this time I'm going to come out strong and be the winner of this competition.
Ebenezer, congrats.
Thank you very much.
What do you think worked well for you to qualify to the next stage of competition?
Coming into this game as an underdog, it's a different ball game altogether, to be honest with you, with the people sitting back and then making a lot of comments. The kind of game that I play normally, it wasn't the same today. But I think my coach did well with the strategy for me to hold back and counter, and I think that's what worked for us.
What was your general impression about today's competition?
Today's competition was very great. I had to meet a lot of great players, and it wasn't easy though. But I think I'll come next time, and I'll make a better impression next time.
Well, interesting. But snap thoughts, do you think today's performance has risen the bar for those who become in the subsequent weeks?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you look at what Guy Kobe has done alone, I mean, just consider 1 goal in 5 games. It's amazing. You know, it's outrageous for people out there. Really, just consider 1 goal and scoring 12 goals and having all points. You know, he's the only player who has kept 4 clean sheets in this particular, grouping. So for me, I think Wonder Kid and aspects on all those people coming on board, I think for them it will be something they really need to look out for, because if they don't take care, maybe Guy Kobe can this time around win the tournament.
Well, viewers, you have it. Yeah, Derek Ayim digesting what transpired today as far as Group A is concerned. Who joins the rest of them? Next week, we'll tell you more.